On the tee from the United States of America, the Back Nine Bros. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? We're here. We're back. It's another week on the Back Nine Bros podcast. Not a lot going on last week. Hope you all had a good turkey day. But look, we got a big week this week in that Tiger Woods is back playing golf again here at the Hero. Looks to be pretty good. But I know Drewbie's really pumped about this, so I'll let him take the reins.
Yeah, Tiger's back. Everyone's happy. Saying he wants to play once a month. That's 12 tournaments, 12 months in a year. I mean, all majors. I'm thinking Genesis players. Let's just get through the Hero first, though. Hey, he was walking 4 rounds, caddying for Charlie in that tournament, that invitational tournament. He looked fine. He's swinging it well on the range. Supposedly, it's just a matter of how the walk's going to be. He admits that he's rusty. We got to hope that the putting is good because that's the one thing that was kind of holding Tiger back before. I mean, other besides than before he had the surgery on his ankle. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping he's making putts, and I'm hoping that he's hitting it well, and I'm hoping that the foot holds up and he can put 4 good rounds together, not necessarily win, but I mean, just not be like awful and just maybe have one bad day and get better each day. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I mean, look, he's been grinding, man. He's been grinding. That's who he is. He's a grinder. Always has been, always will be, I mean, if as long as that guy can walk, he's going to be able to play golf. If he can stand on 2 legs, he's playing golf. You know it. So look, he's got plenty of time. He's got some time. Like you said, he's going to try and play 12 events. If he can, that'd be ideal. But look, he's got 1 week this week. He likes this place. He's had success. So I mean, look, I'm expecting I'm not expecting him to win. I'm expecting maybe a middle of the pack, but that'd be good for him. That'd be really good for him, given the circumstances. So, I mean, look, it's a great field, but it's Tiger Woods back playing golf. So the whole golfing world is all focused on that.
I think this is a huge opportunity for him too, in the sense that he's getting older and he's almost 50, and he's realizing that he can't hit the ball as far as the other guys like he used to. And he even said he realized that before he took this break and had this surgery to alleviate the pain in his ankle. But I think that this is a huge opportunity in the sense that he could drive the golf ball really well, because he's finally realized that he's not going to hit as far as these guys. So he's not going to be swinging as hard. And if he can drive the golf ball well, and we already know his irons are always going to be dialed because he's the greatest iron player of all time. And if he can make putts, he's dangerous. He could win more majors. So it's always going to come down to the putter. I mean, we knew in 2019 he was making almost everything with that TaylorMade putter he was using. So I mean, yeah, I'm hoping. Obviously, in the early stages, you're just hoping that he gets through all 4 rounds pain free. But once he gets through that, then you're really talking about, hey, can he win this year, sort of thing. Another interesting fact is that, as we know, club companies always come out with their new drivers around now, towards the end of the year, beginning of the next season. He's using the new TaylorMade driver, but he's also got a shaft in it that is the same shaft as JT. It's a Torre D, I think, something like that. And it's interesting because they play a lot together. They even paired together this week. So I wonder if they talked about that. And it's not always the driver, because these guys are paid to play the newest drivers, but the shaft change is interesting. So we'll have to see how that does with the driver.
So, I mean, I don't know too much about this place. I mean, what kind of terrain is it? Tough walk? Or, I mean, I can't imagine. If it's super tough, I feel like you wouldn't be playing.
No, it's not crazy. It's just like, some elevated greens, some big fall offs and stuff like that. Also, the wind could make it tougher than you think it is if he's going a little uphill and the wind's in his face. I know that sounds stupid, but like stuff like that. But he says that walking totally isn't a problem. That's what he says now. He says that he doesn't even worry about the ankle anymore. He's more worried about the fact that he's old and his back hurts sometimes, or his shoulder hurts or something. So we'll have to see. Hopefully no new things pop up out of nowhere, because the man has had so many surgeries and he's basically got like metal rods and screws throughout his whole body.
He's a robot, man. He's a robot. I mean, he's half metal. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I watched a couple of his swings today from the range, and just looking at it, I mean, you could definitely tell he slowed down a little bit, the swing speed. It almost looked like there was a little limp, but I mean, that's just to be expected. I can't imagine him at his full peak right now, but no one can. But look, I mean, the fact that he's able to play I mean, I wouldn't say pain-free, but just the fact that he's able to play in general is a great sign. And look, I mean, he's going to give it his best shot. I expect some good things. He's got a new guy in the bag you were telling me about earlier. What's his name again?
Best friend from his childhood, Rob McNamara, who runs TGR Live. He runs his foundation. He's very good friends with Tiger. They're probably his best friend. And it's going to be interesting to see if he stays on the bag throughout the season. I would think Tiger would find an actual PGA Tour caddy to be on the bag. So I don't know if Joey LaCava is going to leave Cantlay. Maybe he stays with him. Maybe Tiger bring someone else in. I would be surprised if it was Rob throughout the whole year. I think he'd probably bring in a tour caddy that's looking for work, that's an experienced person that, is on the bag of someone else that would be willing to leave and stuff like that. Another interesting thing that Tiger said that I took from the press conference that I watched today was that he said that there were two options. He could get the ankle replaced. He can get an ankle replacement, or he could get the fusion. This guy and his whole fusion bullshit. And so he decided to get it fused. So another two fusions for Tiger. The back is fused and the ankle is fused as well.
I mean, since we're on this Tiger topic, I mean, I just want to ask, because for someone like you, diehard Tiger fan growing up, I mean, can you share with us, I guess you as an example, what Tiger Woods did for you, like influenced you into getting into the game of golf?
I mean, I would hope it would be the same for you, but it's a different player. But
I
I believe
mean,
almost
it wasn't originally Tiger. I mean, it was kind of just like, I mean, it
if I'm
wasn't.
being
It honestly wasn't any particular player for me.
Yeah, the person that I fell in love with golf was because of Ricky Fowler. Like it actually wasn't because of Tiger. It was because of
So
Ricky. All the clothes.
2010 is when you started really getting into it?
No, but I was young. I mean, I was obviously already playing golf, but the person
Yeah.
that really got me into wanting to play golf as my predominant sport when I was younger was Ricky Fowler. I mean, of course, I'm always going to be a diehard Tiger fan. I love Tiger, and like, yeah, you see a guy that just comes back nonstop and just doesn't give up. That inspires anyone. And if he comes back and he wins, I would say a major, maybe even a Masters again, or if he ends up breaking the record, that would be like the one of, if not the best accomplishment in the history of sports in general.
There's no doubt that would be the greatest accomplishment in the history of sports. I mean, there's no argument there. But I didn't know that because I always thought you to be just diehard Tiger fan. He got you into the game. But no, I didn't realize I knew Rick. I knew you're a fan of Ricky. I didn't realize he played that much of a factor into you playing competitively and
Yeah,
really like falling in love with the sport.
I used to wear the hat, the clothes,
Oh my
everyone.
God. So you had the orange Puma shirt and everything?
When I was like 12, 13.
Wow. Wow. So did you have the pants too?
I had a couple pairs of pants. I didn't have orange pants. That
What
was a
about the
little much.
shoes?
Yeah, I had these black and orange Pumas. Yeah.
Wow. What about did you have the Cobra clubs, Cobra irons?
Yeah, no, I
Wow.
had the orange BioCell driver and I had the orange 3-wood. I really like that club actually, that orange
Wow.
3-wood.
I mean, the Cobra, I forget which model, maybe it was last year's Cobra model I heard really good things about.
They're making good clubs, I tell you.
They're decent.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Always made good woods.
I mean, dude, a lot of people are using Cobra this day and age. I mean, you got like Jason Duffner, he's using Cobra now. I mean, a lot of people are switching over to Cobra. I've noticed it.
There's only so much they can do with golf clubs nowadays. The TaylorMade new driver looks almost like the Sim. I mean, there's only so much they can do. Obviously, there's probably different in production factor, but the look of drivers probably is never going to change just because of the USGA caps that's put on stuff. And I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah, but I know we got a little sidetracked there. But no, going back to this week, yeah, dude, it'll be cool to see. I'm very, very interested to see what, how he plays out, how he, what his finish is going to be. You know, like I said, I'm not expecting like he's going to contend, but I mean, he could. I mean, if he has a good start, I mean, he could certainly. I mean, Tiger, as we all know. I mean, once he gets going, dude, he's once he's in the heat of the moment, he's tough to beat. So I mean, look, I think he's still got the fire left in him.
This whole thing is overshadowing the return of someone else, Will Zalatoris. It's another return this week, coming
Yeah.
off of his back issues. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see if he's changed his swing at all to kind of alleviate the pain. But I don't know. That's an interesting guy to keep an eye on as well.
Dude, I mean, like once you I completely forgot about that. I feel like half of the golfing society forgot that Will Zalatoris is returning. I mean, like, everyone's eyes are just Tiger, fixated on Tiger. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, Zally is a guy, dude, who everyone was like, I mean, I expect too. I mean, this guy could easily win 5 to 7 majors. I mean, he's a ball striking artist. I mean, it's incredible. One of the greatest ball strikers in the game. Obviously he has the putting issues at times, but I don't know. I mean, I bet you I have a feeling during his time off, he was able to do a lot of work on his putting. I mean, I could be wrong, but I know a lot of guys when they go through injuries, they work a lot in their short games. So I mean, look, I mean, we may see a new Will Zalatoris around the greens. So, I mean, look out. I mean, I'm sure the ball striking will definitely still be there. So, but if the putter gets hot, dude, I mean, Zally could be one to look out for sure.
No, for sure. What's crazy about his putting is that those short putts when he like whips it inside, like I heard a comment like him say like it's not even like yippee, that's just like what he does. So I mean, I wonder if he's changed it or I don't know, but I'm more intrigued by his golf swing to see if because whips down. I mean, he gets all the power from top of the swing. He's jumping on his toes, kind of like JT, and I'm interested to see if he's kind of I don't know, maybe even like gotten his hands more behind him, less reach to kind of alleviate the pain on the back, or if it's something that he didn't change. So.
I'm wondering to see if he put on some weight. I want to know if he put on some pounds. Like, because I mean, as we all know, guy's a twig. So, I mean,
That could also help the back too, right? I mean, that could help. Like if you're stronger overall, that could
yeah.
help. Yeah, I mean, maybe he did. Who knows?
I mean, I bet. I'm sure he was definitely working with someone for that as well. I mean, not saying that he hits it short. He doesn't. I mean, I would say he hits it pretty deep with these sticks.
Yeah, weight just in the sense of just body mass, just
Yeah,
to
body
have
mass. Yep.
control, like not to hit the ball further. He hits the ball plenty far.
Yeah. He still looks like he's got the baby face. I mean, he's like, but his arms are like Timmy Turner out there, just like so. I mean, look, I wouldn't be surprised if he put on some more mass. But no, I mean, I bet you I have a good feeling that he worked pretty hard on his putting and in his time off, and I'm expecting some good things from him this season because as I was before he got injured. I mean, I was expecting great things from him last year before we heard he got injured. So, look, I've always liked his golf swing. Think he's a great player. And going back to what you were saying about the yippee stroke, yeah, I mean, look, dude, there are guys in the PGA Tour, a lot of players that like have that like in and out motion, and they make it work. I mean, his is kind of different. It's like it's a little like off the toe. It looks like sometimes, but look, whatever gets it in the hole in the end, right?
No, for sure. I mean, if it goes in, who gives a shit? So, you want to get into some picks here, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're getting an appearance from Bobo soon. So let's hang tight a sec on the picks. But
Interesting thing that I can add real quick is that second stage of Q School. A lot of it's already gone on, but there's one in Georgia and one in California that's going on as well. You've got guys like Taylor Funk in the field, Tag Ridings, Matt Every, Seth Reeves, Mark Baldwin, Rob Oppenheim, James Nicholas, Michael Gligic in the field. A bunch of players like that. George Bryan, he shot 2 over today. I mean, he's the cut right now is 2 under. So I guess they take the top 10 from this to third stage. So a bunch of interesting names in these tournaments that it's crazy to see that these guys have like lost their cards. Like Isaiah Salinda is playing in the one in California. He's a guy who like literally contended on the tour a couple weeks ago. So I don't know. Oh, what's up?
there he is.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
You got a new mic?
I upon my return to home for Thanksgiving, I grabbed my mic, brought it home, and got a new little cord because I had purchased a new computer within the last couple of years. So the cord I had been using in the past didn't plug into my new computer. So invested in a new cord. Hopefully my audio now is pristine. But yeah, happy to be here and I got my new tool.
You do sound very crystal clear.
Good. I gotta make sure I can speak well though. I feel like I mumble over my words a lot. So now I got the mic, I got all the technology. It's up to me to just produce.
Yeah, you don't feel like it doesn't sound like you're like 36,000 feet below ground under the Atlantic Ocean, but no,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
glad
usually
to,
trying to dig to China, but today
yeah.
we're good.
No,
There
we're
are
just
some crazy names, and we're looking at third stage Q school leaderboards of the California and one in Georgia, Cole, and there are some crazy names in here.
What do we
Charlie
got?
Belgian, Braden Thornberry, Kyle Stanley. Kidding me?
Really?
wow.
Jamie Lovemark, Bo Van Pelt,
This is
Kyle
second
Wright,
stage. Wait, is this final or second?
second stage.
Yeah.
Kyle Rivers, DJ Tran,
I thought
Nick
this was third
Watney.
stage.
Nick
Nick
Watney
Watney?
is playing in the second stage of Corn Ferry Q School.
Wow.
Wow.
Bo Van Pelt, I already said that. Andrew Yoon,
Wow.
Derek Hitchner. Yeah, there's just
Yeah.
a lot of names. I mean, Nick Watney. Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
I mean, look, his money exemption wore out, I guess, or his medical. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we get into some picks for the hero? Cole, you have anything you want to say on Tiger's return or even Will Zalatoris' return, which is being overshadowed by Tiger's return?
Yeah, I didn't even know Zalatoris was playing until
Yeah.
this morning when my boy Drew Carlin told me. So pretty cool. It's definitely, I mean, it'll be good and bad for him. Probably very low expectations because everybody will be looking at Tiger, but at the same time, he doesn't get the recognition he probably deserves being one of the great up and comers. But I mean, my attention is completely on Tiger. I know he said his game's a little rusty right now on the Golf Channel, but I don't care at all. I just want to see him play. I mean, like the last few months, man, every night I probably have YouTube up watching Tiger Woods 1999, every shot, round 2 PGA championship, something like that. So I've been itching to watch him so much. Regardless of what he shoots, is going to be great. Nice low key environment. So I can't wait. It's just fun, man. I love watching the big cat. There's nobody better.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, so that being said, let's get into the picks, man. Let's dig in. Bo, you came just in perfect timing. So I mean, look, I mean it's tough to pick a DFL in this one, man. You don't want to throw anyone under the bus, throw some shots out there, but I don't know. I mean, it'd be pretty terrible for me to go with Tiger Woods, but I mean, this field is so small. Like, I don't know who. I'm not gonna go Tiger. You got one, Bo? You got it?
No. I don't have a pick this week, but I feel very disrespected right now.
Why?
Last week was the RSM Classic. We made picks, and who did I pick to win?
Oh, yes, we shall say that Ludwig Aubert.
Dude,
Ludwig
Dude.
Aubert,
dude,
who
you
I'll always say Aberg. I don't care.
you and 50% of the world picked him.
That is fair. That is true. He's the talk of the town right now. But I still wanted my credit.
All right.
That's our
Good.
first ever successful winner, is it?
Possibly. We need our stats guy Coop to check in on that, but that sounds right.
Well, regardless, I'm usually by far the worst picker, so I'm glad that I'm finally.
Well, yeah, when you're picking like 15-year-olds to finish top 5, no shit.
Hey, listen, there's a lot of talent out there these days.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
when you pick James Nicholas to finish in the top 10 in like his first start, that's not going to pan out for you.
I've
But
got
I got like a personal vendetta against this guy.
Yeah, I don't really understand the hate for him, but I've got a DFL pick, and it's only because he is on the European Ryder Cup team, and I just don't have a good feeling this week. Sepp Straka, DFL.
all right.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, it's like, I mean, I see what you're saying. I mean, it's just so tough to choose.
Why isn't John Rahm playing? Is he going to live?
Yeah, it's not a good enough event for him.
My
probably is.
DFL is going to be Tony Finau.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean,
he's worn out from the Netflix Cup.
like I don't know, I don't know who to pick.
Oh, I'm not.
Like
I'm not. I'm not
besides the big cat and like maybe like Cam Young or Glover. I mean, I don't know. It's Finau.
I was about to say this guy, but I think this course is like wide open, Bomber's Paradise, so I'm not going to say his name because that would have been a horrible pick. I was going to say Wyndham Clark, which would make no sense whatsoever. I mean, I think he's the clear worst player in the field. Brian Harmon. Give me Brian Harmon.
The Open champ,
I mean that.
champion golfer of the year.
I mean, he had an unbelievable season. I don't know.
Someone could also pick Morikawa. He's got back issues. That's why he
Yeah.
withdrew.
Does
But
he
then
really?
again, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just so fucking tough. Like
Is
someone could pick
Morikawa
Jason
back
Day
issues?
too.
Yeah, Morikawa was supposed to play in the Netflix Cup, and Finau replaced him because he had back issues.
Wow.
You know what? Fuck it. Give me Justin Rose for my DFL.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dude, isn't that like his home course? I think he lives in the
yeah, I
Atlantic
think he lived
or in
with
the
all.
Bahamas. Sorry.
All right, then fine. I'll stick with Finau. I don't know who to pick.
Just stay put.
It's unbelievable. It should be the easiest week to pick the right player, but it's also like the best player, so it's like tough contradiction.
Lock top 10. Give me Keegan.
He's got to
Smart
beat like
pick. I
four
was gonna
players to
pick
do it this week.
that. All right, Bo, you got yours.
Yeah. No, actually, I'm still looking, but
I will say one thing. We're not doing a dark horse this week.
Sorry, I'm changing my DFL to Justin Thomas.
Jesus Christ.
okay.
I'm changing. Justin Thomas is my DFL.
You've just about picked the entire field at this point because it's like 13
Well, no,
guys.
but I'm set in stone. I forgot about him. Justin Thomas, 100% DFL.
All right, I like it. I agree, Drew. It's like one of us is gonna be like, "Oh, Scotty Scheffler's a dark horse." It just doesn't make any sense. So no dark horse. Lock top 10.
My dark horse is Rob McNamara, Tiger's caddy.
Robbie Mack. My lock top 10, aka my lock to beat like 6 other players, is Matt Fitzpatrick.
Good one.
Good one. Then again, you could say every pick is like a good pick.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go with Will Zalatoris
Ooh.
for my lock top 10. Should I go right into my winner?
Sure, if you want.
This is a guy who's played just fabulous golf all year. I mean, there's just no reason for him not
Victor
to win.
Hovland.
Victor Hovland, yeah. Yeah.
Cole, you want me to go or you want to go?
Go for it. Go for it, Drewbie.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's what we like to hear.
Tiger Woods.
I can see Matt like
He's having a heart attack.
shocked.
It's flashing lights going on in my head right now. I don't know what to say.
I'll just say this. I jointly want him to win. It would be cool if he could win this event or just any other event in the future. But I'm gonna give me Jordan Spieth. Give me Jordan Spieth. He's gonna have to beat some good players, but this could be the week. I know he had a pretty good year.
He
This
said
could be the
that
week that he gets the
uh,
winning ways back.
since the Ryder Cup, he's had like some wrist issues. He had to get like extra treatment on his wrist or something.
I don't mind that pick. I really don't mind that pick. I was honestly between Hovland, Homa, and Spieth, so I don't mind that pick. But yeah,
Other than Tiger's obviously he's Tiger, but my realistic side, Tiger / Max Homa to win. That's what I'm going.
yeah,
Homa's
that's smart pick. What do we think Tiger finishes?
What do you think? What wins this tournament? What won last year?
I don't even know.
25 under.
Something really deep. Something real.
Give me Tiger winning at 22.
Oh, I guess I gotta go with Jordan winning at. Jordan's gonna win at 28. He's
Give
gonna
me
go nuts.
Hovland. Oh, sorry, Bo. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go for it.
Give me Hovland 26.
I just got word the last year's winning score was 19 under, so you might want to make some revisions.
Max
No,
Homa wins.
give me
it's gonna be
Give me
32.
Hovland 26.
Okay.
If Max Homa
Power
wins,
bid.
it's going to be 32 under.
Wow. Jeez, man. Realistically though, what do we see Tiger finishing? I see him at like -8, -7.
I was gonna say the same thing. I could see like a couple of rounds around 1 over to 1 under, 2 under, and then I could see 1 round scattered in that's like 5 under.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll be like that 5 under round will all give us a lot of hope, which is nice because we'll go through the winter and go up to the Masters with some hope that he can still play. But I don't think he's gonna light it up. I hope he does, but I don't think it's super reasonable.
I think he goes even par, 2 under, 5 under, 1 over.
Do we want to make round by round predictions, all of us?
68, 66, 64, 65.
I love it. I'll go 70, 67, 71, 71.
I like it. I like it. We'll see who comes out the best out of those. I think tough picks here.
Yeah. Do either of you guys use Spotify?
Yeah, man.
Spotify Rap just come out?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
I just saw a shout out to Artenio Morris. I just saw his Instagram and he just posted his. So I'm curious. I got to go check.
Rapper?
Yeah. 21. You
Oh,
want to hear his list? You want to hear his list? He went Kanye, The Weeknd, Drake, Post Malone, Young Thug. Solid.
that is pretty solid.
Oh, yeah. That did come out.
Webby.
That did come out.
Did I miss anything? What did I miss when I was gone? Because I know you guys were talking for
We were
a
just
while.
talking about Tiger and just bullshitting.
Cool.
So yeah, no, it's gonna be a fun week. Obviously a lot of people are gonna watch. So yeah, we'll see what happens and see who comes out on top. See what happens to Tiger. So yeah, we'll be watching. Hope you guys too, but we'll be back next week.